Welcome to WagerTalk TV. It's time for our Gaming Today Sandwich Game of the Week. And if you're new to this segment, it's because Marco writes an article called Best Bites for Gaming Today. And so we decided to do a little partnership, a little play on words. Marco, tell me your sandwich game for this week.
All right, quick shout out to Gaming Today. What we've done the last month since the football season started is I'm doing my Las Vegas World Tour of sports bars of different places I like to go to watch the games and have some food. So check that out. I've been writing a different place each week. And Kelly, we're going to the NFL this week for the sandwich game. You can have sandwiches on Sunday too. It's okay. And this one is the mother of all sandwich spots. Now I do want to say that since we've come into the studio today to tape, there's been some word out of New York that Sam Darnold has been cleared to practice. That's not saying he's playing, and I don't expect him to play. We've seen a little bit of movement on the line come down a little bit, and I think that's just advanced speculation and people trying to get ahead of the number, but I don't see him playing yet with that. But we are going to look at the New York Jets, and as ugly as that sounds, here is why. When we talk sandwich, it's all about where we just were and where we're going, and we're going to look at the Philadelphia Eagles, and they are in the mother of sandwiches. I like to say that this one's, we have sandwiches. We have hoagies. We've got footlongs. This one's a triple-decker club sandwich. We've got a couple different layers, and here we go. Philadelphia coming off Thursday night game at Green Bay. Big game for them.
Great game for them.
Packers, one of the teams that they're going to have to battle in the playoffs, playing for home field advantage, all of that stuff. They go into Lambeau and beat the Packers. Thursday night audience. Now they come home and play the Jets. Well, the Jets have been pitiful. I mean, you're not going to get excited about the Jets. Who do they got on the schedule next? Another NFC road game against another team that's expected to be a playoff contender, the Minnesota Vikings. So you got Green Bay over here, you got Minnesota down the road over there, and then we got the
little
Jets.
measly Jets with possibly a third-string quarterback or a still mono-infected quarterback.
Yeah. It's going to be, to me, it's going to be Falk. And here's the thing: you look at how bad the Jets' offense has been. Okay, the first week against Buffalo, we find out 2 days after that, whenever they said that Darnold was out for the Monday night game because he has mono. Well, you don't just get mono that morning. He had mono, started in that Buffalo game, and he played like it. Now that explains why they played so bad in that one. Then the Cleveland game, we're starting Trevor Siemian. You know from the Bronco days, all set, going to have him in there. What happens?
He gets hurt like the third play.
Yeah. So in comes Luke Falk, not played it down, thrown in here, doesn't even know the system yet. They brought him in because Gase did have him on the roster in Miami, so he's familiar with the offense in that regard. But he was thrown to the wolves in that game, and it was a pitiful performance. And, what do you get to do after the Cleveland game? Well, you get to have practice with the first string all week on a short week to play the New England Patriots. Okay.
How nice.
Yeah, not a good situation for the Jets in those first three games, and that's why they're last in the league in offense. Now they've had 2 weeks to prepare. They had their bye week. Normally, I'm not a fan of the bye week early in the season because, you're not all banged and bruised and everything gets better later in the season. Have that little recharge the battery for a week and, heal some players up. But in this instance, this is the best thing that could have happened to the Jets because now they've had 2 weeks to work with Falk, get a game plan designed to his strengths, and come out and have him feel comfortable. This line's too big. We saw a 14 that's gone. It's now 13. I still like the Jets at plus 13. This line is way too high that it should be. We're talking about a Philadelphia Eagles team that their defense is not good. Do you really want to lay almost 2 touchdowns with a defense that's ranked 21st in the league in allowing 6.2 yards per play?
I mean, we saw what that Redskins offense and Case Keenum was able to do against that third.
Yeah.
I mean, that was definitely brutal.
So I think the Jets, let's put it this way. I don't know how good the Jets' performance will be, but this will be the best offensive performance we have seen from them to date because of the time to prep and Philadelphia in the sandwich spot. Grab the points, Jets.
Awesome stuff, Marco. Shout out to our partners at Gaming Today for sponsoring the segment. And don't forget to check out our new show, Bet On It. The college edition is exclusively on WagerTalk TV.